Hey, it's starting right away this time.
Nice.
So, welcome back to Forged by Geeks. By popular demand, we are back with another game of Kinfire. Not really, as you can tell, we're all wearing the same clothing.
Yeah.
Well, you can't see the other two people. But no, we actually recorded this the same night, as usual.
But I usually don't wear the same t-shirt.
Yes, but we do this occasionally when we record videos. We save them to fill in gaps when we're on vacation or other stuff. So you might be seeing this a couple months after the other video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you do actually have popular demand and would like to see more, I'll stop dropping cards on the floor like I do in Kingdom Death. And I mean,
That's how he cheats.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find some more time to play this at some point. Just let us know, and we'd be happy to consider doing so.
That's why we drew Wardrobe Expert 3 times.
No, I think we drew it like 5 times that game.
Okay, well, whatever. It's your
Not
fault.
like you did the trap 3 times in a row.
Yeah, okay, fine. So Wardrobe Expert, you were even worse than me with the trap. Got it.
You are correct, but it was over multiple games, not in one combat that wiped half our party.
Wardrobe Expert is a terrible fighting art.
It is a terrible fighting art, as you can probably tell from the name for a game like Kingdom Death. So is drawing the trap multiple times.
I did manage to masterfully capture, snatch defeat out of the jaws.
My
of
favorite
victory.
thing was when I told Nicole, I'm like, you're shuffling wrong. With how you're shuffling, you're just doing the split. You're putting on top. She's like, okay, and she literally does this right in front of the camera and goes like, see, I didn't put it on the top. It was the top card right after that.
Nice.
I cut the deck, man. I mean, I don't know what you want to ask.
That's a little... All right.
Well, either way, we should probably get started with this.
Okay.
So I'll let Jeremy take the story away,
All right, Quest 2, Troubled Waters.
and I'll enjoy my whiskey.
Like a bridge over troubled waters.
Yes, actually. The fight with the wyvern.
There's a bridge.
Yes.
The fight with the wyvern took a lot out of you, but your journey is not nearly over. You and the caravan can only afford a short time to rest before you have to push onward. The only thing lying between you and Vinna now is the river. Upon approaching the bridge, however, you find that something or someone has destroyed it. A man from the caravan peers over the edge, making a show of studying the collapsed bridge. He shakes his head. Yep, won't be possible to get the caravan across without at least a makeshift bridge. You seekers are going to have to secure some ropes to the other side. You raise an eyebrow.
What adventuring party doesn't bring rope?
He doesn't miss a beat. Aye, whatever destroyed this bridge might still be lurking on the other side. You can't expect any of us to face whatever did that. He inclines his head towards the rubble. That's a job for you big, strong seekers. Sighing, you start looking for a place to climb down to the riverbank. Terrific. Okay, and now we go to card 2-1.
Tired from the last battle appears to be nothing that a little alcohol couldn't solve.
So there's a bunch of spaces here that are +1 damage reduction versus range. I assume that applies to us and monsters.
Yes, that would be trees.
Oh, that would be trees. I can't see the
Trees.
forest for the trees.
Yeah. The trees give you +1 damage reduction against ranged attacks.
Does it give the monsters that?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Whoever is in that space. After tying off the ropes to this side of the bridge, you survey the rubble-strewn river ahead of you and prepare to cross. Each seeker must reach the middle of the river in order to move on. To do so, choose one of the 2 methods below best suited for your seeker, then flip over the top card of your deck. If it matches the color of the card shown next to your chosen method, you may reach the middle. If not, gain 1 exhausted and try again. So at this point, everybody gets to shuffle their deck.
Also, I'm guessing that this helpful color chart in the middle of the character shows the distribution.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, Nicole beat me to it, yes.
So counting my cards is not useful. What do whites count as?
They are wild. They can count as any color.
Okay.
If you draw a white card, good for you.
Okay. So what's
All right.
put the card on screen?
You can either swim across the river to draw a red card, or jump across rubble to draw a green card.
God help anybody who has blue as their primary.
I have blue as my primary.
Well,
Mhm.
sucks to be me, don't it?
I guess I'm doing red.
I'm doing
what
green.
choice?
All right, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right,
I will be red. I'm going to cut my deck.
I will move the card over so you can place your card up on the screen.
Da-da-da. I should have chosen green.
Okay, that is 1 exhausted. Continue.
Oh, I keep going?
You keep going.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
White!
White. You gain 1 exhausted card that can go into your discard pile.
So exhausted. And somebody has something on...
That would be me, because I
No,
have
no,
the...
you have a string on yours.
Oh, I do. That's interesting.
Thank you. No matter how great the hero spirit, the body has limits. You can feel yourself starting to reach yours. When you discard your hand, suffer 1 damage for each exhausted card you discard. You may ignore this effect if you discard this card at any other time. Remove this card from your deck when you rest that in. So that goes in my hand?
Yes. That goes... Well, what does it say?
When you discard your hand.
You can put that into your discard pile. So basically, that's part of your deck now.
Okay.
This is your life now. If a boost allows you to discard that, you do not have to suffer the effects.
What about the 2 cards I drew?
Those also go in your discard pile.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yes.
All right.
And you technically don't have any armor at the moment because we're not in a combat. So those can,
Who wants to go next?
All
right. I choose green.
You choose green.
Pikachu. Oh, bam! Like a boss.
All right.
I show him how it is done.
Okay.
Yes, you do. I mean, I am the tank. Crossing rivers is not my thing.
Yeah,
like to go
I
next?
jumped across the rubble.
Sure. So this is, just to be clear, blue.
Blue
red,
is on
white.
top. Blue, red, green.
Oh, this is green.
Yes.
So you probably
So
want
no.
red,
Yes, I want red because I have 3 red and only 2 green.
but don't blame me if you draw green. And
Well, my problem is 4 of mine are blue, so my odds are not ideal. Anyway, red,
Which is correct.
red.
which is what I want.
Which what you want?
Wow.
No exhausted for you. Okay, I'm going to go with...
Am I going to be the only one who fucks this up?
I'm going to be green.
It's looking like it.
Yep, I'm the only one who fucked
That
this
is
up.
not green.
blue.
That's blue.
That's blue.
I
Oh,
take an
that's blue.
exhausted card. That's a dual color. I will choose for that to be green.
Okay, so at least I
Yeah.
wasn't the only fuck up.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just the mages are showing up the physical characters.
Once all
We're
seekers,
smarter.
Yes.
once all seekers reach the middle of the river, go to 2/2.
So this goes in discard?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Because if there are more challenges during the exploration phase, you don't get to use those cards again.
Ah. Okay.
Until we...
You will get to
Redraw.
reshuffle before the next combat. You've made it halfway across the river and paused to
Oh,
catch your
man.
breath on a sturdy piece of debris. You notice a bit of flotsam caught between one of the bridge pillars and a nearby rock. It could be something useful. Choose 1 seeker to attempt to grab the flotsam. That seeker flips over the top 2 of their deck. If either is a blue, the seeker frees the item. Otherwise, the flotsam breaks free and is lost downstream.
So
Not me.
Dan is
yeah.
volunteering.
4 of my 9 cards are blue, actually 4 out of 8, because a red is gone.
Mm-hmm.
So the odds are decent.
All right. So
Okay.
2 cards.
Sure.
And if either one is blue, then we're good. Well, blue, there we go. Do I still flip the
Yep.
second one?
Yes, you still flip 2 cards.
Blue and green.
So
Okay.
blue it is.
Blue it is, 2/3. The flotsam turns out to be a black powder bomb. The fuse is blackened, but the bomb is undetonated. It's clear that several of these bombs were used to destroy the bridge, but this one must have fallen into the water, extinguishing its fuse and preventing it from going off.
Somebody set up us the bomb.
Yes.
Yes. Who made it? Difficult to say, but the fuse has dried enough now that it might still be usable.
I broke me.
Nice. That was very
Oh,
nice.
your base, your base,
Yeah.
your base, your base.
You decide to hold on to it. It could come in handy if you encounter any more trouble along the way. Take memory to A.
I'm just saying, all of us around the table just aged ourselves.
Yeah.
Memory 2A, you have discovered an explosive device while investigating the sabotage bridge on the way to Vinna. Bombs can be useful things, especially against the sort of enemies that Seekers often find themselves up against. Procuring more of these would be in your best interest, but the authorities in Dinlux don't look kindly on the peddling of explosives.
Neither does New Atlantis in Starfield.
All right.
I wouldn't know for any specific reason.
No reputable merchant would be caught selling them, but perhaps there are other more discreet suppliers.
That's
No,
what
they
Neon-
don't like you when you throw frag grenades into the middle of a public square, even if you don't kill
So
anybody.
you get that card.
Hey,
Where does it
Hanley
go?
pistol whips somebody.
Where does it go?
You just keep it on the side. It's a memory card. So if someone says if you have this memory,
Okay,
do a
so
thing.
I'll just put it up here.
Honestly speaking, I kind of feel like pistol whipping somebody is less critical than throwing a frag grenade.
To be fair, I threw the frag grenade at a tree.
The seeker who grabbed the flotsam, gains the black powder bomb card. This player may add it to their unused
Friendly
cards or discard
fire.
pile.
Friendly fire.
Yep.
Yeah, I have another card that's friendly fire. Basically, yeah, it hits you as well if you're in the space.
Fireball.
Yeah, I have a card called Fireball.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
this can
Well,
go
you
in
are
your
a
discard.
sorcerer.
This can go in your discard pile or your
Deck.
Or your deck.
okay, is it a one use only and then it goes away, or do I get to keep it for future adventures?
I believe that is a one-use card. It says
Disposable.
Disposable, meaning that once you use it, it's gone. The reason it's important now is because if you have to draw for another challenge, you have to decide if you want an additional red card in your deck or not.
Ah.
Oh, actually, no. I take that back. Unused cards. So it's not in your deck yet.
Okay, so
you
it
may
goes into
add
the
it to
discard.
your deck before the next combat.
Okay, so it's off on the side for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to 2-4. Crossing this half of the river won't be so easy. The current here is strong, and the pieces of debris are farther apart. Every seeker must reach the far side of the river in order to move on. To do so, choose one of the two methods below, then flip over cards from your deck until you reveal 2 of the indicated color. For each card of another color you reveal, you must choose to either gain 1 exhausted or suffer 1 damage.
Oh, that's easy.
So you either need 2 red or 2 green. Who would
Well,
like to go
given
first?
since I haven't drawn a red yet and I'm primarily red, I will go for that.
All right.
As long as I draw,
Choose.
Okay.
So you have to draw until you get 2.
that's
White.
one.
Is it
Wild?
is it 2 red or 2 green, or 2 any combination?
You have to
of red and
choose.
green?
2, 1, or 2 of the other.
Oh my god.
And you have to pick up front.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I have
So-
to choose red because I only have 2 green
Keep
and 1 is
drawing.
there.
I will take 1 damage.
Okay. Keep going.
There we go.
Okay.
Can you tell that's red on a red screen?
Yeah, nice. Okay, so that means that you either take 1 exhausted or take 1 damage.
I will take 1 damage.
All right. You have crossed the river.
So that's interesting for me. With really bad draws before, wouldn't that potentially have made it impossible for me to have the ability to draw either 2 red or 2 green?
Yes.
You have
You would
white.
shuffle though.
I don't think so.
No, if you had
You only needed 1 red to go across before.
But if I had
if you had chosen green,
if I had chosen blue and I blew all of my reds and all of my greens before getting a blue, then I
You
would
can't
be
choose
screwed.
blue.
It-
You only have
Oh,
red or
I
green.
couldn't have chosen.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I did choose blue.
but in the scenario that you're talking about, you would just take like say 6 damage cards, and then you would go. But most likely you draw whites, which count as wilds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I.
All right.
These are
so-
extreme cases. But
Yeah.
I will draw. I think it still makes sense to draw green, like it's equal. So
Okay.
I'm going to do green.
Okay.
This is a green.
That's
Sweet.
1.
That's 1.
And 2.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nice.
Nicole's showing us how it's done.
Yes.
All right, go for it.
I didn't do
Choose
bad
your
on
color.
that one.
Since I only have 1 green left.
The Bard is a crossing river
Yeah.
pro.
Yeah, since I only have 1 green left and I need 2, I have to choose red.
Go for
And
it.
one of my 3 reds is already there, so this
You
is
do have some wilds.
You
I
have a
don't
bunch
think
of
that
wilds.
that's actually the way that it works.
Yeah.
I think that's just a proportion because you have something like 15 cards in your deck,
Okay.
and I don't think
Okay.
that all the rest of them are whites.
Yeah, but regardless, if it's red versus green, I have more red, so I should choose red.
Technically, what this is when you're getting new cards in your deck, this is the distribution. But if you have a white, it can count as any of those.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so I will choose red. And that is not a red.
Nope. That
That's
is
a
a green.
So I guess
keep going.
Damage or exhaustion.
Okay, I'll draw your cards first and then decide after.
Okay.
Blue. That's
2,
2. 3.
4,
Wow.
There's 1.
1, 5,
5.
6.
Ouch.
I told you this would be bad. 7. 7.
Wow.
I told you this would be extremely bad.
It happens.
What would you have had me do? And I couldn't use my new red.
So you can do 7 exhaustion cards
You can
or damage
You can divide.
combo.
You can divide it between. So you can take a mixture of exhausted and damage.
What does exhausted do again?
Exhausted, if it's in your hand and you discard it, when you discard your hand, then you take a damage. If you discard it in any other way, then it does not have an effect.
But discarding in other ways, we don't know how yet.
Yeah,
No.
there's-
Boost cards.
Yeah, we do.
Boost cards.
There are
You
boost
can-
cards, and also you can pass.
You can choose to discard a card rather than take an action.
And since you're not discarding your entire hand,
Ah.
it doesn't affect you.
However, you got to be careful because if you don't have any actions, you are forced to discard your hand and all of the exhausted cards that are currently present.
Yeah. So I would definitely not take all the
So
exhaustion.
you don't need to take. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was
Because,
thinking.
I mean, you can heal, whereas I'm not sure how you get rid of
Yeah, I'm
exhausted
thinking
right
I
now.
will take 5 damage and 2 exhausted.
That seems like a good trade.
I should point out we haven't actually talked about this. We lose the game if any one seeker gets to 0 hearts.
Well, then Dan
How
says
many
some-
hit points do you have?
10.
Okay, so I would take at most 4 damage, and so
Okay, yeah. I was initially thinking 4 and 3 as the split,
that feels
but
good.
then because of the ability to heal, I thought maybe 5 and 2. Yeah, I'll do 4 and 3. Yeah, sorry guys, this really sucks.
No,
Yeah.
I thought this would happen.
How dare you draw so many blue cards?
How dare I stack the trap on top of the deck 3
Okay,
times?
So I get, okay, so
Twice,
that was 4. So I
technically.
get 3 exhausted
So
cards.
I just
Okay.
gotta ask, how many cards did you have left in your draw?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And what do they look like if you were to flip them over quick?
There's 2 reds in it.
He's not supposed to do that.
Okay. Oh, fair. You're right.
There may be another challenge.
So these go in my
Discard.
discard. So
Yes.
what happens when I run out of cards? Do I
Then you
just
shuffle and draw.
immediately reshuffle and continue drawing?
And black is considered no color.
Oh,
White is considered all colors. Black is considered
Oh,
no
but
color.
you have no, I guess, yeah, you have like no wilds because of your character ability.
I
It
may have
basically treats
one
you as
wild.
wilds.
yeah.
all of my boosts
Oh.
are wild.
All right, it is my turn. I am choosing green.
Green wouldn't have helped you, by the way, it looks like, so
1 green,
fucker.
1 red, 1 blue, 1 red, 1 green. So I will take 2 damage and an exhaust.
Alrighty.
Take me down to 10 hit points.
And we get rid of
exhausted.
exhausted in town after this battle.
Yep.
One hopes?
Yep.
Yes.
If
You-
we go to town.
Theoretically.
You lose those at an inn, which is quest 3.
Spoilers.
hmm All right, that is 2-4. Now we proceed to 2-5 once we're all on the other side of the river, which we have done. Okay. You manage to climb up the riverbank and tie up the ropes. On the other side, some of the caravan appear to be reclining on the bank, enjoying your struggle. You build a quick fire and collapse on the ground while the workers begin constructing a temporary bridge. As soon as you relax, a shiver runs through your body. Something is watching you. We have a choice.
Uh-oh.
A conundrum, to be specific. Choose between A, whatever it isn't immediately hostile. Let's recover while we can so with that we are ready to fight. Or, roust yourselves, we may be exhausted, but only a fool relaxes with possible enemies at their back. Now here's the tricky part. You'll notice that there are character portraits on each side of the choice.
Oh.
Whichever choice we take, those characters gain a Kinfire token. Kinfire tokens, technically the rules say, you'll find out later, but what it means is when you get to town, there are certain cards that require you to have Kinfire tokens in order for you to equip them.
Ah. Then we're definitely, whatever it is, isn't immediately hostile because we get 3 Kinfire tokens that way.
Yeah.
Well, seriously. Okay.
Yeah, only Jeremy gets screwed out of it.
Okay. It's fine. All right. Kinfire token.
I mean, I could fight right away, but
So could
y'all
I.
look kind of fucking busted, so
I am going to be not so great.
I don't know what you all are complaining about. It was super easy
All right.
getting across that
To
river.
be fair, normally I would
You
shoot.
get a Kinfire. And you get a Kinfire. Oops, sorry. Can I?
No problem.
And you get a Kinfire. I get
You got
nothing.
something out of this.
It burns us. And I also have a black powder bomb, which at some point I get to add somewhere.
Yep.
So we're resting and we go to 2-6. Okay.
Alrighty.
You're
Wait,
like, I'm gonna blow up all those people who made
Wait,
fun of me for having
thought,
problems.
yeah, we are resting. That's
We are resting.
Good.
Curling
Now,
up. Yes.
I just have to ask. I thought there were 5 player characters and it has 6 icons.
There are
There's
6
6.
choices. There are 6 player characters you can choose from.
Okay,
there are
so
6 character
I
boxes.
must have not looked closely enough.
Curling up next to the fire, you pull a wax-papered ration out and sigh with relief. Each seeker flips 3 cards. For every blue card revealed, one seeker may... Oh, interesting. For every blue card revealed, one seeker, not necessarily you, may either gain 1 heart or remove 1 exhausted from their deck.
Okay, I've got 4. I've got 1 blue, so I will remove 1 exhausted from Dan's deck.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So what happens if they're whites?
Those can be considered blue.
So they're all blue.
Okay.
So 3 blues.
Oh, I should have 2 damage that I did not take yet. I know I did take them. Okay. So you have 3 blues. So you can heal. Since you don't have any damage or exhausted, you can help other people out.
Yes, I would be delighted to help other people out. Like
I have
1 each?
I have 1 exhausted and 2 damage. What do you have?
I have 2 exhausted and 4 damage.
that's,
Dan needs it.
Yeah, let's.
So I'm
heal
going to
Dan
wipe
up.
out the exhausted because that's the
Yeah.
damage that keeps on damaging,
Mm-hmm.
and it hurts hand efficiency.
Okay, so that was only 2 you removed there.
Yeah, I could also. Well, do I also have to be the one to heal the hit point? I have 6
No.
hit
No,
points.
you can
Like-
distribute.
Yeah, okay.
But let's have you heal it.
Yeah, I'm up to
Okay.
7 then. Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. So now, down.
So
Turn over 3.
1, that's I choose to be blue. 2nd, nope. 3rd is white, which I choose to be blue.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
2 blues.
I can heal myself or somebody else.
What's your max hit points?
My max is 10 and I'm at 7.
And all of your exhausteds
All my
are.
exhausteds are gone.
Can I get 1 back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Does that? Can I distribute them? Even?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeremy, do you need healing? No.
I can use healing, or I would prefer to remove exhausted if you have an additional one.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. My turn. 1, 2, 3. They said flip over 3. Yes. I have 1 blue card. Who needs healing?
You're the only one with exhausted left, so I think we
Yep.
get rid of it.
I will remove an exhausted because that's
Yep.
the gift that keeps on giving, and I do not like that.
Yeah, so all of our exhausteds are
And
gone.
those technically go in your discard pile in case there's another challenge.
Yep.
Okay. There's a rustling nearby, followed by a snort. 2 great stags burst forth, grunting and stomping their hooves. They are unlike any deer you've ever seen, with oozing pustules growing from their antlers and along the twitching muscles of their backs. They
Oh,
tense and charge. Gain 1 fate token.
So we only have 1 fate token this time?
No, we still have the other 2. I don't know if I punched out a 3rd. Can we just remember that we have a 3rd one for now?
Okay.
We have 3 fate tokens. Then discard 1 of each seeker's chips from the bag into the spent chips area.
Wow.
What?
Our screaming antelope is gone. I don't know where our screaming antelope went.
Oh well.
Oh well.
So we each lose 1 chip out of the bag to start with because we were caught flat-footed.
Aw.
Boo.
I figured there would be some sort of trade-off, but not having exhausted and healing seems pretty damn good.
Yes.
But they both have 60 hit points.
Now, if the bag...
No, we haven't actually set that yet.
If
Go ahead.
chips go back into the bag, do those go back in?
Yes,
Okay.
these will return to the bag when it resets. Go to Atlas Map 2, which we have done, and go to 2-8. This is the setup.
Okay. So we have the 2 mobs. And we have 16 and 18 hit points respectively.
So this one is set to 16,
Okay. That will go here.
and this one will be set to 18.
And you will need to redistribute the numbers
Yep.
appropriately.
Wow, this one's really loose.
Yeah, I know. So
Squeeze them together and it'll help.
my one complaint, and it's a small thing about this game, is the fasteners for the spinners are not the best.
All right, so this guy inflicts hurt, and that guy inflicts a whole bunch of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get hit by status too. Interesting.
So I believe they have different focus rules.
You'll have to fix the hit points for me. Sorry.
They're both most hard.
They're both most heart.
Can you fix the hit points?
Yeah.
Nicole?
Go ahead. 18.
Terrible. After all that effort I went through.
Unforgivable.
And then the darkness token goes with the 7
Yep.
and the 8. All right.
And then, if a seeker is defeated, you lose. If all stags are reduced to 0, we win.
Yes. All right. So the stags are on the spaces on the card. So I will give you those, and you can put them where they belong. One has
So
wide
one's
horns.
green.
One has tall horns.
Patchy and one horn, I think.
Yeah.
which is weird.
And then we are all gathered around the campfire, so we're all in the same spot, caught with our pants down.
Like you do.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
don't get an AoE.
Fixing the base.
All right. Are we ready? Oh, actually, shuffle and draw.
Oh, so shuffle back in now.
Yeah. Once combat starts, you shuffle your hand.
Alrighty.
I'll take my lantern out.
So this means that I can put my black powder bomb into
You
Yep.
may put your
Okay.
black powder bomb into your
So
hand.
if I don't use it this combat, it stays. It's just
Yes.
at any future time if I use it.
Yeah, once you
Okay.
use it,
So
it
save for
is
boss.
gone.
Yeah, and it also does not count against my hand size. Or it
No.
does
Feels
not
like-
count against my deck size, rather.
No, it does not.
explicitly says.
It feels like actually you may not want to use it against a boss.
Oh,
It depends. Like, because, honestly, it's an AoE, so if you were attacking multiple enemies,
if
it
it's
might
a-
be useful,
For
but
example,
I'm not sure that happens.
the two mutated
stag.
fantasy deers that
Yes.
are here, if they happen to be in the same spot, then
Then it might be good.
That bugs me.
okay.
I don't know where. How did I lose the Screaming Antelope model?
I don't know, man. I don't know why you're asking me. You moved them.
All my fault.
Yep,
Okay,
100%.
that's kind of not wrong.
Yes.
Okay, so we draw 7 cards?
Yes, we draw 7 cards. I'm looking at what I got
I should
here.
stop shuffling. I always shuffle for a long time.
Place
Yes, you do.
active abilities.
I think I was shuffling the resources for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. I think at a certain point I was basically like, dude, what
Yes.
the hell? Just draw.
Ooh. Lots of actions.
So when we are ready, I shall draw the first chip.
Go for it.
All right. That would be Thane
Oh,
gets to go first.
Sweet.
Put your wards out.
that would be nice
Yeah.
if I had any.
I only have 1 ward in my deck, it looks
All right.
like.
Well, that's kind of the bard's thing, is having songs out.
Yeah, unfortunately, in this particular case. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a Bolt of Confusion and attack the One Horn.
That would be green, correct?
Yes, it is green.
Do you want movement or damage?
I mean, I can move out of here without necessarily needing any particular
Oh.
additional moves.
We need to set aggro. Sorry. Here are the aggro
Yes.
tokens,
It is most health, so
and
that's
they both go to Tony.
both Tony. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, I guess I think more damage because I can move out of that space and thus set myself up for
Which one are you attacking?
Keep in mind.
One Horn.
Keep in
Okay.
mind. Damage reduction on ranged attacks.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap, that's a good point.
So you could move over here and hit that one for 2 if you wanted.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Okay, I will move there and then attack
So
that
you
guy.
are- Which one?
Patchy.
This guy. Boop, boop.
Yep. And I will attach Patchy for 2.
Okay. I will put 1 on that.
I will put 2 on that.
And I will give you a card draw or discard.
Okay, and then, so I think I will put Trapped on this one.
Okay.
So how much damage did I do?
5 total.
5 total.
Nice.
So that is a pretty significant whack, but we can't guarantee whether or not they're going to have another phase.
Mm-hmm.
And was there anything else on that?
I think that's it.
So do we want to take any of the attention off of Core? Because after the attacking, you may refocus your target on a seeker of your choice.
I have 10. What do you have?
I have 13.
I can handle it for right now looking at the damage output.
Okay,
Oh.
then,
By the way, make sure you have your appropriate armor for the beginning of the game.
well, armor.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm really hoping I go before they do.
Okay.
Alright, so then in that case, I am not going to refocus its attention or refocus it back on him. Doesn't
Okay.
really matter.
Yep.
That is it.
Draw me! Draw me!
Are you 10?
No.
Okay.
Okay. With a quick jerk of its head, the stag, one whatever, pierces you with a single razor-sharp horn. Before attacking, one horn refocuses on the nearest seeker, but can't move. This attack ignores armor, so he can't attack.
Right. Yes.
Whiff!
Whiff. And then what does it say underneath the attack?
This attack ignores armor.
That's all it says?
Yep.
Okay.
And he can't move.
Okay.
That's what it was all about.
All right. So nothing happens. That's a whiff.
Woohoo!
Which one is one horn? The one.
The second one.
Okay, the
one
one
in the
one in
middle.
the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one in the trees.
The one of the trees. Is that? Yes. One of the trees.
The forest through the trees.
What?
The forest or the trees.
3.
3. That would be Patchy. He does eyes rolling back in their sockets. The stag's mouth opens, releasing a fountain of fiery magic. After attacking, he loses 2 and then refocuses. Now the question is,
It's range.
It's range.
So he would be going after you. So he's going to move
1.
1 so that he's within, and we can choose where he moves.
Okay. He would only he could have moved in with Nicole.
Yes.
I
But
think
the other thing is that if he moves there, then any AoE attacks
That is
Yeah.
true.
that are melee.
Plus,
will
it's the
hit
most
both.
direct line.
so he
is
does
that true melee attack would hit both of them?
If they're AoE melee attacks,
Yes.
which do exist.
So he does 4 and applies hurt to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how does hurt work with me?
Well, first of all, we have a 4 damage attack.
Yep.
It's white, so that means I can play a shield
Thank you.
boost on you for 1.
But if you play, that's a green. Other people would have to play green.
No.
Oh,
Everybody,
okay.
yeah.
I can also block.
I don't believe
1.
that's how that works.
I thought
Okay,
that
fair.
was basically what you said, because then it would choose
When you
the...
play a card, that's a good point.
When you play it on attacks.
When you play it on attacks, you have to choose the color. I think with a white, anybody can play any.
Okay.
boost.
So
Regardless, I can
Yeah.
play a block 1.
For purposes of wards, you have to choose. I think a white is wild for purposes of
Okay.
bursts.
so anybody else going to need to?
So how much is it
It's
right
4 damage, and I've had 2 reductions so far.
You don't really. It's a 4 damage, so you don't need more than 1 to take 0 damage because you're gonna be. It's gonna be reduced by 3.
But it would stop my armor from losing a point.
I don't think so. No, you're gonna. If you take any damage, you're going to reduce it by your armor size and then lose an armor.
Correct, unless Nicole blocks 2, then I take no damage.
But if Nicole
Why?
doesn't block 2, is there?
Because that would give me 4 block, and it's
Oh,
4
I
damage.
see. I see. When you suffer,
You suffer
damage.
1 damage left.
so if we can boost for 4, then you don't lose any armor.
Exactly.
But
Gotcha.
if we can't for 4, then does it make sense to boost at all? 'Cause
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It makes sense to
It
boost
makes
for.
but it boosts for 1, but it doesn't make sense.
You either
to
boost
a
for
second
1.
No, it still makes sense to boost.
You either boost for 1 or
No.
4.
Oh
He's
yeah,
right.
1 or 4.
You
yeah.
either
yeah.
boost
That's what
for
I'm
1 or
saying.
4.
You're correct.
So the question is, can Nicole boost for 2?
I could boost for 2. Do we want me to do that?
It would save my armor,
Or
which
we could
allows-
save defensive boosts for other people.
But it allows me to tank up this, and we can go from there. Because I am going to take a lot of hits. I am the target.
So the choice is to lose 1 of your armor or 2 of our defensive boosts.
No,
Yes,
yeah.
he's correct.
I would lean on the keep my armor right now because I'm going to take a lot of hits.
Well,
All right.
until we start refocusing on them on the rest of us, which a lot of our cards honestly refocus them
Fair.
on us.
Yeah.
But if you really feel strongly about it, then
Yeah.
there.
I mean, we'll see what happens.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right.
So I take no damage and don't lose any armor.
Okay.
And he takes 2 damage
He takes 2 damage for that attack.
and then
yes.
refocuses. But how does that work?
According to the refocusing rules in the lower left.
So still target's highest hit
The
points. which is still
refocusing in
you.
the lower left, where?
The lower
Yeah.
left.
Oh,
So
most
nothing
hit points,
happens. He
which is
still
me.
targets you.
Okay.
All right.
What does everybody have hit point wise?
I have
13.
10.
Okay, so me and Nicole are the same just for now
Wow.
because I took 1 during the thing.
All right. Are we good?
Yep.
All right. 4.
Which is
Same
the same thing, hitting me
Mhm.
for 4 damage.
And what does hurt do?
Oh,
It
you
says
didn't take a
after-
hurt last time, so this goes into your hand
Oh,
like that.
They put it on screen. When any hurt cards are in your hand at the start of your turn, suffer 1 damage, ignoring your armor per hurt in your hand. If you did not gain the hurt this turn, discard one hurt at the end of your turn. Then discard a hurt card, return it to the pile. When you discard a hurt card, return it to the pile. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so it goes in the
So that's
money.
1 for the first attack.
Okay.
Now you're getting another one for 4.
Yep. So give me another one.
Get another one. Another hurt card. So you're going to take 1 point of damage and lose an armor. Unless anybody has defensive boosts.
Correct.
Which I do not.
I don't have anything.
I have nothing, sorry.
Okay, so I take 1, which now means Nicole would be the highest hit point for future targets.
So you'll lose an armor.
Yep.
And you have your 2 hurt cards.
Yep.
Okay.
And now Nicole gets target of him.
Yes.
Right. Are we fully resolved?
Yep.
6.
The stag slams the mighty hooves to the ground, shaking the earth with a massive shockwave. 1 damage and 3 hurts.
So that is a melee attack.
Yep.
So he has to move into me.
Yep.
So if anybody has a taunt, we could put this chip back and draw something else.
Nope.
I do not have a taunt.
All
I
right.
do not.
So it moves in.
No, that's not where I am.
Oh, thank you. It moves in.
That was ranged attack. Are you in trees?
No,
he's
this
not.
is melee.
Okay. No, the previous attack was in range.
He's
I'm
not in trees.
Okay,
The only
just double
person who's in trees is me.
Got it.
Choose the space with the most seekers within 1 space of Patchy.
Why did
Pat-
you move 1 horn into the thing?
Oh, it's Patchy attacking. Thank you.
Yeah, but he's gonna move.
He's still going to move in with you.
Mm-hmm.
Choose a space with the
No.
most seekers within 1 space of Patchy.
Nope.
Patchy focuses on a seeker in that space before attacking.
Yeah,
Oh,
So
and it's going to be me because I have 12 hit points.
So you're going to take more hurts.
Yes.
Do you want that?
I don't have a choice.
Oh, we can choose. It doesn't. Does it say the person with the most hit points?
I think it just says a target.
A focus on a seeker in that space before attacking. I mean, I'm technically his target right now. Do we get to choose?
It wasn't his target. It was me.
Um,
I
Says
was
it-
his
says
target
it says
beforehand.
focus is
since
a
it
target.
since it doesn't say refocus, it says focus on a target. Then any one of us could take
No, I
it.
still have his target.
No, you don't. I'm Patchy.
No, you're 1 horn.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
That
because
doesn't make any sense. Patchy's the only one that's gone.
Oh, Patchy was the one who attacked you. Okay. I
Yeah,
see.
Patchy's the only one that's gone.
I placed the wrong token.
Okay. So the way I read this is it's not following the refocusing rule. We get to choose who he focuses on within this space. So any one of us could take that hit. It could still be you.
But
you have,
piling
you-
me with 5 cards could be
you're
dangerous.
gonna because you're gonna take 5 damage from all
So
those hurts.
how many actions do you have right now?
4.
Oh, yeah, then I ain't helping your ass.
Yeah, let me see what I got here.
I have nothing to help you on defense, sorry.
No,
I-
like the thing is remember, like if we forced him to discard,
Mhm.
then theoretically he could
Oh,
get down
right.
to 0
Yeah.
actions, which would force him to discard
Yeah,
the.
Yeah,
If you-
I do have a discard boost.
If
he
you give it
needs 4 discards in order to get there, so that's not practical.
if you give it to me, I have 2 actions. I would take 3 damage on my turn, and then if someone can boost me to discard my
Actually, like, does anybody else have a boost card? Because I can boost. We could both boost you possibly,
And wipe him
and
right now.
wipe your actions right now.
I'd have to take an action before you boost me. You can't just
No,
boost.
because
You have-
you'd be getting hit.
So what you're saying is, if I'm getting hit, can you boost the discards
You
on an
can.
attack?
Like, because I can boost, give another seeker the ability to draw or discard in a card.
Yeah, it's
That doesn't seem anything related to defensiveness.
Yeah, I mean,
it makes sense because there are boosts for defense.
it's a little bit shenanigans, but I think that I haven't seen anything that says
I don't
you
think it's
can't.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
I think it just makes sense.
Wait,
So what we're saying is, I take the attack, and then you guys both boost me for discards. I discard the 2 actions in my hand, and then just discard the rest of my hand, including all those hurts.
Which go right back to the pile.
But that means that the boost takes effect after you've taken the damage and the hurt cards. Wouldn't you expect the boost to
I
take
don't
place
know what the
before?
order-
I would take
Yes.
the damage, and then you guys would boost me to discard my 2 actions, and then I would discard the rest of my hand, including the
Exactly.
hurts.
Yeah, I don't know whether or not it works that way.
The damage and the hurts would hit first, and then the other stuff.
I say let's do it.
That's
Because
not
it's damage
fair.
reduction after. Your cards apply after the attack.
I think of them as applying
Let me,
before the
If
attack.
you apply before, then how do you reduce damage?
By adding, you add damage reduction, and then you
should
take
we
the
should we
damage
consult a
hit.
fact?
No,
and
I
edit
think
it?
we're fine.
Yeah.
It makes most sense for them to be applied after damage because it makes no sense. They're not.
I think the bigger question is, can you do that at all, or can you just apply defensive boosts on an attack?
It makes sense that you can apply them. There's
Yeah.
nothing explicit that says they're only.
I feel like you can.
Okay, so let's do that.
Yeah. So I will take the 1 point of damage
Okay.
because
Actually,
it also means I don't get to use these actions.
I am
so.
blocking your 1 point of damage.
Okay. You're blocking it with the boost.
Yep.
Then the other 2 are discarding cards. So I will take the 3 hurts. Then I will discard my 2 actions. The rest of my hand, which includes an exhausted, so I'll take a point for that.
Okay.
And then
I didn't realize you had any exhaust left.
that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. I've got 1.
But the hurts are discarded back.
But the hurts are
into the pile.
discarded before I discard my hand. I discard my hand. I refresh my lantern, and I draw 7 cards.
Okay. Next token.
That seems a little weird,
Don't
but
need to look
we're
at the
gonna
cards
move
before
on.
token.
I'm just counting, make sure I have 7.
Okay.
All right. Next token is. That's a fact question for sure. 11.
Put a little
Wow.
higher.
It's all right.
Okay.
Don't forget we have fate tokens, so if we feel like this is
Throwing it-
ridiculous, then we can fate token it.
Throwing its head back, the stag moans as if in pain, emitting a strange magical energy. Discard all statuses from each great stag, then each great stag gains a hit point. So they both go up 1 hit point.
And we
and we lose the trap.
lose a trap.
And you don't have your thing out, so it would not
Okay.
mean you would not get the damage.
That's
And
correct.
and as I stated, creatures get to go above their maximum hit
Yep.
points. This is why that
Yep.
becomes important.
Okay, next token.
Okay, question. Fate tokens, once you use them, they are gone. They go into the void.
I don't think we want to use that with
Alright,
that.
alright.
If anything, we might have wanted to use it on the last one, but
Just calling it out. All right, here we go. We'll start getting our tokens here soon, but not today. 8.
okay, that is. Shift this so I can read it.
On you.
Rearing back on its hind legs, the stag lashes out with its front hooves, slamming them into you. It attacks twice, dealing a stun and a trap. After attacking both times, one horn refocuses.
I happen to have 2 block 2s that I can play on each attack.
Okay, then I still get stunned, and I get trapped.
Mm-hmm.
You are focused, so it's gonna attack you.
Yeah.
Generally speaking.
What does stun would block my next attack, right?
Stun, when it's in your hand, means. I'll put that on there, and then I'll grab another one. Discard one of your secret chips from the bag to the spent chips area if able.
Ah,
Ouch.
that's not as bad as I was thinking.
And then trap just means that you can't move when you have one in your hand. Well, any of these cards are in your hand, you cannot move on your turn. So
That's not too bad. Honestly.
Yeah, because I've got a mob in there, so I
And
think
he's
I'll
also
take both.
gonna come up on you anyways.
Okay, so I'll take a stunned and a trapped.
right, and then
And you'll
I
block the
can
damage.
block.
Okay.
So nothing for you. Although he's going to move. Is he in your space?
Yeah.
All right.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's going to
That's
move
one
into
So
it.
move him in.
I feel like I'm avoiding the clusterfuck right now.
Yes, yes, you are.
Darkness token. It goes on the time track, and that would be again 2 and 2. I have no more block tokens.
Okay, can we skip this one?
Sure.
You have to declare that beforehand. So if someone has a taunt to discard a chit and
wait.
withdraw, you can't use a fate token
Before
after it's been drawn.
drawing.
Yeah.
Oh, before drawing
Before
a chip.
drawing, yeah.
Oh, that wasn't clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before drawing, you can choose to spend a fate token to draw 4 and select the one you want.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh well. So unfortunately, this is gonna happen again.
Okay.
So you'll take no damage from the first, lose an armor. Take 1 damage from the second, and lose your other armor.
Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I can't boost myself. So I lose both armors. No damage from the first. And I lose an armor, and then I lose second armor and take 1 damage. So I have no armor left.
Yes. Okay, so now is the time. Do we want to burn a fate token?
Sure. I'm pro burning a fate token.
I don't know. How many of his tokens have drawn?
So that we've seen 6 enemy tokens, and we have 5 ally tokens. Actually, 7 including the darkness token.
So we've seen 7, but there's 2 darkness
Technically,
tokens.
we have more in the bag.
Yeah, there's at least 2 darkness tokens in the bag and 2 heart tokens.
There's 3 heart tokens.
But we've seen 6 of his 12 main tokens,
Mm-hmm.
and we've only seen 5 of ours. I think we're in pretty good shape.
Those
No.
sound like famous
Last words.
No, but like this is. I don't feel like this is the time. The odds are in our favor.
Okay. May the odds ever be in your favor.
All right. So this is all Tony's fault.
Yes.
I mean, what would we?
Core. All right.
Nice.
Go for it.
So unfortunately, now your stun's hit, right?
Well, does one stun hit at a time, or do we both hit simultaneously?
They
If
both-
you have any one, you don't lose 2 chips. You only lose 1 because you have a stun in your hand. You don't lose 2.
While any stun cards are in your hand at the start of your turn, discard 1 of your seeker chips from the bag to the spend area of Able. If you did not gain a stun card this turn, discard 1 stun at the end of your turn.
Okay.
When you discard a stun card, return it to the pile. Okay, so I keep 1.
So this is your last action before we refresh the bag. Because we lost 1 for sleeping.
Yep.
1 for being stunned, and 1 for drawing.
Okay, and then
You can't move.
I can't move, and I lose a trap card. Okay. And now I get to do my move.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sure you have melee attacks, and they're in your space.
Tank? Melee attacks?
Hold on. At the start of your turn, suffer 1 damage.
For the hurt.
Yep.
Doesn't that
Per hurt in your hand, so I suffer 2.
Doesn't that clear the hurt?
Hold on.
It doesn't.
If you did not gain a hurt this turn, discard 1 hurt at the end of your turn.
Ouch.
Okay. I am going to taunt, which just gets me 2 defense. You cannot buff the attack.
So you're going to get some shield back.
Yep.
And refocus. Who are you refocusing on to you?
There is not a refocus.
You're attacking something for 0.
If your target is in an adjacent space, move it to your space. That's all it says.
You're doing a 0 damage attack on a target. And that's what. And so
yeah,
you
and
have
it
to
has
choose.
the black mist.
Right,
Oh, so that
which
does
is what makes
refocus.
it a taunt. So you have
So
to
you
choose.
could refocus.
Yeah, I'll refocus it.
Are
yeah.
you sure you want to refocus that? Because you could technically refocus the same one that's on you if
Yeah, I
you
know.
want to. Okay.
I still
Cool.
have 9 hit points, so
Okay.
I'd rather pull them in since I've got a little armor.
All right.
Okay, if you're good with that, then that is absolutely fine with me.
Okay, here we go. Next chip is me. What have I got? All right.
We should be attacking Patchy if we can.
Yes, we kill Patchy.
Yep.
All right, Patchy's the one we want.
Yep.
It's already half dead.
Okay.
And it does the fucking
So
hurt.
I'll move 1. Is that me? Yes. Back to here. This is Patchy.
Yep.
All right. Patchy takes a quick shot for 2.
Please keep him focused at the camera.
Sorry. Does anybody want to boost that? It's green.
Yes, I will boost for 1.
Okay, so 3.
It's a green. Nope. I can't.
I boost it with a mana strike. So it takes another damage.
So it's down to 6.
Yep.
Excellent. Quick shot is a free action. So I will use my lantern to hit it for 7.
And that should kill it. Put your lantern on screen.
Oh, yes. 7 damage, draws aggro, doesn't
Scroll up.
matter. This attack may target anyone, enemy, anywhere on the map, even in your own space, for 7.
All right, so that would kill it. So what
so
happens?
those tokens get redistributed over here.
Okay.
Okay.
to the same level. So you just move them all over.
Okay, I'll get him. And he
Okay.
is gone.
We have one
Poor
down.
Apache.
Hey, that helps.
He was Apache.
And that was my turn.
Yep.
So now we just have one
Use the
horn.
web server.
Yes. If only somebody had
7.
done an HTTPS request.
So 7 hits me with stun and trap again for 4 damage, unless anybody can block.
I have no block left.
I'm sorry, I cannot.
So you'll
I
take
cannot
0 from the
block.
first and 1 from the second.
Yep.
So, I mean, I guess I might as well, like, it's white, right?
Mhm.
So, do you want to discard a card?
It would not hurt.
Then go ahead, you can discard a card.
Okay.
Draw or discard a card. You have your freedom, but I suspect that you would prefer to discard.
Yeah, I think I would like to discard. And I still lose both armors, and I take 1 damage, down to 8.
I apologize, but that is all I can do for you.
Oh, no problem.
Okay.
I still have not gotten to
Next
go.
up.
Nor have I.
All right. Who would we like to go next?
I would love to go to reset my cards.
You can do that on your turn.
Yes. Or wait, no, I have 2 actions left.
I have 2 actions left, one of which is free, so I can charge I can do 3 damage, I can apply...
Well, would somebody be able to help me discard or
What is Lucky
discard a
Dragon?
card?
I can discard a card
I give
if I go.
2 weakness to an enemy
As
as
a
a
free
free
action.
action, and then I back up 1 ranged attack for 3 and apply,
And then you charge your
and
lantern.
then I apply hurt and I charge my lantern.
That's an effective turn.
all on 1 turn.
That's a
Yeah.
good turn.
Mine is I can cause everybody who's currently in that square to discard a card or gain a card, draw a card, and then I do 2 damage and a stun.
I can immobilize the creature.
That doesn't help.
I'm just saying. I do have a boost, so I could boost somebody else with a green attack.
I have a 0 damage action, and then
Yeah, that's not
back
attack.
up, and then 3 that actually is an attack,
And then you would charge your lantern.
and then I would charge my lantern.
No, so what I'm looking at here is if I go, it leaves me with just 1 action card, and then if the next time Nicole goes, my deck resets. And it gets rid of the
Let's see. Nicole has 1 more chip in the bag. Dan has 2 chips in the bag. So
I only have 1. I haven't gone yet.
you have
Have
you lost 1.
Oh, I think I did. Yeah, I did. I did go once.
Yeah.
Way at the beginning.
You
so,
lost 1 for sleeping, and you lost 1 for a
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah. So I mean, like, if we want to, we can.
Either Dan or Tony's fine for me. I don't need to go.
I mean, I could go too, but like, I'm not necessarily fighting for it. Did you want to go?
I would like to get my hand reset to get rid of the hurt, but it's complicated.
Yeah. So either of us going will reset his hand, or you can go and actually do.
But
some
Dan
fucking
has a high
damage.
chance of just going.
Yeah,
I
Dan.
have no chance.
Dan can do damage and will refocus. That attack will refocus.
Yes.
But he also has a high chance of just going.
That's true.
I have 0 chance.
That is true. That is true. You
Yeah.
have 2 chips left in the bag.
Yeah, but why don't we let Tony go?
Yep.
Because the odds are I'll be able to go, and I may even get to go twice in a row.
That is a good point. All right.
And
Okay,
the second one would be my lantern.
so that just lets me go. I still do suffer the 1 damage from the hurt. I attack with blue. I don't know if anybody
I can't help you.
can pump blue.
Cannot help with blue,
Is it an attack?
Yes.
I may as well use my boost
Yeah.
for 1 more.
which he's
Okay.
allowed to because he's
I don't
who
care
he
about
is.
colors.
He's a-
Okay, hold on. Stun. Discard 1 of your secret chips. There isn't one, so
There
that's
isn't
actually
any,
ideal.
So you're fine.
Yeah, that actually is ideal that I went now.
That happens at the end of your turn, but whatever.
Yep, and
Yeah.
then trapped is gone. I can't move. So that actually stopped me from losing a chip next round, which
Yes.
is good. So I deal 3 damage with Dad's buff, and I regain an armor.
So he is down to 16.
All right.
Great.
Nice.
Was that your last action, or do you have another one?
And when you and then the trap or hurt goes away.
Okay.
I still have 1 action, so that's why
Okay.
now if you go, it resets me.
Why does it hurt go away? Do you have to take damage for it?
Yeah, he already took the
Okay.
damage, but at the end of this turn, he hadn't taken a hurt, so he discarded it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who wants to go this time?
Yeah, Nicole to help clear him.
Okay.
All
So
right.
then I will move into the same space as Patchy, or excuse me, One Horn.
Okay.
So I move in.
She's blue.
Yep, that's me. And then I play Coordinated Attack. Moving in sync with his allies, Fane flashes back to his time as a soldier. He flinches as the dark memory before forcing himself to focus on the present. So I deal 2 damage and a stun. Does anybody want to help? I can take either reds or blues.
I cannot help you.
I cannot help you.
Okay.
I
And
can reduce damage. That doesn't
That
help.
does not help me.
You
Okay.
have a blue.
Oh wait,
you have a blue
are you
damage
blue?
boost.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will help you by 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I deal 3 damage to him total. And
I
he
used
gets
all
a
my cards.
stun.
Stun. Where would you like to stun?
I got it.
Let me see. What do you guys want?
Fix
I
the spinner.
think probably
I think the
6.
Looking at the numbers, 6 is the way to go.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
had a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff. So, okay, so he's down to 13. Also, after attacking.
Oh wait,
each-
nope. That is not the way to go because 3, 4, and 10 are all gone. On the top row, we've only gotten rid of 7 and 8, and
A
1.
darkness token.
Yep. On the bottom row, we've only gotten rid of 11.
And there are 2 darkness
And
tokens
6.
in the bag.
So we should do top. There's only 1 chit left for middle,
Okay.
whereas
sense.
top has 3.
Alright, after attacking each seeker in your space, including you, may discard a card.
Okay.
So, does that happen before or after I discard the entire rest of my hand because that was my last action?
It says you may discard.
Mhm.
I don't think it matters. Does it
Okay.
say you may draw or discard, or you may discard?
Draw or discard.
I think you get to draw first and then make that choice.
Okay. Alright.
I think it's as soon as. So you refresh and then you get to make that choice.
Yeah. I think I will draw. There we go. Good.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Next chit.
Next chip.
And my lantern charged.
Charging your lasers.
Yep.
It's me.
Oh, he
Okay,
would have
no.
refocused on me, by the way.
Okay.
I have not gotten to go.
So that would be on you,
Mhm.
and this one's gone.
Let's see. I do not have my spiffy bow out. That's fine. So who's got red boosts and who has blue boosts for damage?
I
have
can
red
do reds.
boost.
What was that?
Red.
Red. Awesome. Arrow to the knee. Then I will stay where I am. I'll do 2 damage, plus 2.
Okay, I can help you move.
Okay.
I don't think that was what he was
No,
looking for.
in hindsight, I don't think that's what you were asking.
That's fine. Arrow to the knee is fun because I can trap on. This one, he doesn't move. He just heals, right?
You're looking to trap,
I'm looking to trap.
then you want it on the top.
Blop, blop.
I can.
Yeah, that's good. No, because trapped only affects once. It's
Trap
not
trap
like-
affects movement.
Ah, okay.
And then 4 damage. He is not in trees, so that is
He's
4
down
damage.
to 9.
Does anybody have a discard boost?
Nope.
Okay,
Next shit.
next chip.
We're going through the whole bag this time.
We are.
Well, 2 enemies. Even if they have less hit points, it's still more complicated.
Go, Fane. It's your birthday.
Wow.
I have
Okay.
not gotten to go at all.
No, you have not. That is the last one
I
for
boosted a lot though.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Alright.
did. You've been very effective.
So the first
I
thing I
try.
do is I play Midnight Jig. We'll dance through the night, we'll sing until the dawn, we'll laugh into the shadows, we'll revel till all are gone. When played, give 1 broken bone to the enemy.
So what do you want to put it on? I think top.
Weakness means it does 1 less damage
Oh, so it's just
for
general?
this turn.
Then
So
I
the
put
plus
it
2
on-
for the 2 damage
Yeah.
is probably the one to go
Yeah,
with.
I will do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Did we
Or-
apply to what?
No,
apply
no.
to both of those, or just
Put it on the top.
It applies to
Top.
both.
Put it on the
Really?
top.
Yeah, it applies to both.
All right. While
'Cause they're
this
separate
card is in
attacks.
play, each time a seeker plays a green action, they may give weakness to one enemy.
Ooh.
Free action.
Free action.
Form another card after this one.
Is it green?
Battle of the Fade.
Oh, another free action.
When played, gain 1 armor. While this card is in play, each time a seeker plays a red action, they may gain an armor.
Ooh.
So congratulations, guys. I finally got my damn buffs up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do I
Just
wanna
in time
do?
for me to play a shit ton of red cards.
Nice.
just in time. I have a green and a red,
Ooh.
so you know what that means, right?
I will play.
You won't get an action?
You'll never
And
do
then
that.
finally, that was another. Oh, right, I forgot. I play a blue. My lantern action. He deals 4 damage. Can anybody buff? If you can't, that's fine.
I cannot buff a blue.
Nope.
Alright, still, I deal 4 damage.
You may not get a turn, Dan.
So
if
he's
I
down
can
to
help
5.
So no blue wards out?
Nope.
Nope.
And you get that was another free action.
Yeah, and that was another free action. So now I'm going to. Unfortunately, this is not going to be enough. But I flank him with +2 damage if there's another seeker in my location. So it's 4.
Is that green?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
green.
Oh, shit! He's dead before Dan takes a turn.
We killed him. And I got this stuff up for basically nothing. Alright.
I'm so awesome. I
Look-
don't even have to move.
Yeah, all you do, your very presence inspires our spirit and causes us to fight harder.
Wow. I'm only half dead.
Okay, so that, what do we go if we
Literally.
win?
Good tank.
Yeah.
I'm a third dead.
Where do we go if we win? What's the number?
Oh, sorry. We go to number 211.
211.
Okay.
You pile the bodies of the stags to burn. Black blood oozes from their wounds along with the sharp scent. You look out at the dark trees of the nearby woods. What could have caused these deer to go into such a frenzy? When the
I'm thinking the Starless Night,
yeah.
No, I'm thinking
Kinda.
it was me trying to swim across a river.
When the caravan catches up, the leader nods to you. He grimaces and looks away from the burning carcasses, passing you a handful of coins as hazard pay. Gain 6 coin.
So we're up to 12.
We're up to 12.
We have money.
We're rich.
When you arrive in Vinna, the caravan leader shakes your hands and thanks. Over there's the inn. You can find the mayor Dara there, and if you need us, we'll be camped by the lighthouse site. Inside the inn, you find an orcish woman leaning against a counter with a dwarf who appears agitated. The orc turns and smiles. You must be the seekers sent to escort the supply caravan. Oh wait, that's the innkeeper. I'm Dara. I've read that incorrectly. Scratch that out. Did everyone make it into town okay? You nod, and she turns to the dwarf. There you go, Hoyt. Say your piece, and this lot looks like they could use a rest. He hesitates. If you please, meet me at the Burnt Alchemist's lab later. I could use your help. Go to 213. Once the dwarf takes his leave, you tell Dara about the sabotaged bridge. Well, that's certainly not the first bit of trouble we've had, she says. I'll send some carpenters out to get a proper repair done before the Hierophant arrives. In the meantime, your room and board here at the inn is free. It's the least I can do. Let me know if you need anything, and feel free to explore the town. Explore the town a little. It's quite charming out here away from the city. All right. So, do we want to ask about Vinna's Lighthouse? Do we want to ask about Hierophant Selin? Or do we want to go explore the town? Hint, ask questions and then go explore the town.
Yeah. I feel like all of the above.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's ask the Hierophant first, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
214. Why is Vinna constructing a lighthouse all of a sudden? Dara sits quietly, worrying at one of her tusks before answering. The light from Dinlux, it no longer reaches us. I don't want to spread panic, but it's as if the kinfire is diminishing.
Ooh.
The farms here are vital to the city, so I sent a letter asking for aid. Hierophant Selin herself agreed to come bless us with kinfire as long as we built the lighthouse ourselves. Return to 213.
So that was the Hierophant?
That was asking about Vinna's lighthouse.
Oh, he said the Hierophant, man. Okay, now
If you
let's
wanna
ask about the
Ask
Hierophant.
about Hierophant Selin, go to 215. Why is the Hierophant leaving the safety at Dinlux to come to Vinna herself? I was surprised by that as well, Dara says. I appealed to the temple for aid and heard back that Hierophant Selin herself was coming to bless a new lighthouse with Kinfire for us. She hesitates before continuing. The temple guards the secrets of Kinfire closely. Maybe only one as knowledgeable as the Hierophant could help. Regardless, I'm grateful she's coming. Return to 213.
Okay, so now we explore the village.
Now we explore the village.
In the
Enjoy our
proper order.
little town. When you're tired and hungry, come back here to the inn. Once you've rested, I've got something I could use your help with. And don't forget to meet with Hoyt if you have the chance. Open the atlas to map 3 and open the Vinna pack in the loot box. You have 3 city actions to explore the town with before you need to get on with your next mission. See the town exploration rulebook found in quest 3. However, your 3rd city action must be to go to location 1 and sleep at the inn. Take prompt quest 3. This quest is over. From now on, when it's time for you to go on a quest, choose one from your available prompts. Keep in mind that you will never be offered a quest that is too difficult for you to complete.
Yeah, right.
Unlike Frosthaven.
Right, and so now we have quest 3,
Or Tainted
our
Crypt.
quest 3 prompt,
Oh,
Into the Shadows.
God.
But first, we get to go explore the city, maybe find out about the burned lighthouse. But we can do that
We can do that later.
later.
Okay, awesome.
Nice job.
I knocked off my mouse.
Woo!
Which,
We did
Wow,
great.
you are having all these mouse problems.
yes. Do we have to remember our hit points, or are we all good now?
You will still have exhaust cards in your hand.
I don't.
If you do, we need to make note of that, so I will take good notes.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. As we mentioned at the start, if you're interested in seeing more of this, please let us know. This was a pretty quick game, so I feel like we could squeeze it in here and there.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, and have a good one.